Hello, in today's video, I'm gonna be playing 100 days hardcore modded Minecraft with like dragons and other creatures. But yeah, there's some creatures that kill me in my earlier runs. My only goals are beat the Ender Dragon, kill tier 5 dragons for their eggs, and have all three different dragons at the end. But I would like to say thank you for 60 subscribers. I really appreciate it. On day one on this run, I died to lightning worm. On day one of that one, I died of land. On day two of this one, I died to a fire dragon or wyvern, and I get jump scared by a sea serpent on this one. So let's get to the actual run. On day one of the actual run, I find a dungeon at spawn, which I was gonna go into, but then I find a village connected to it, I guess. And I want to get the basics done so I can later kill the tier 5 dragons. So I just get all the necessary things to make a villager pit so I can trade with them. But I get the useful things, chop down some wood, real basic stuff for a starter run, I guess you could say. Stone pickaxe. Then I start making the pit for the villagers so I can trade with them on like day 2. So, yeah. Then I ring the bell to try to get some villagers, but it didn't work. I traded my first bread trade. That was nice. On day 2, I continue ringing the bell. On day 2, I did go whole so I could just AFK. And so I go up on later on day 2, and the villagers did breed. But I expand their pit so the villagers can fit, and so, yeah. I go down to the ravine next to me, and I find the dungeon that I seen on above ground. I just block up the spawner. Then I explore a little bit more of the dungeon. I block up this spawner, and then I meet him, the little goblin. This little goblin. Child, this is my child. Are you so cute? I'm gonna name you Glob. Here, you like apples? You do. But I guess it was too good to be true, but my child basically died. Very sad. Rib in the chat. But after that, I didn't know what to do. I just organized. I didn't organize. I just put all my stuff in a chest. But I made iron tools, and I went down to get more iron. I didn't know why there's so much iron, but then I realized I put crate in this, so that explained why. But yeah, I just really got more iron, some coal, so I could smoke. But that wasn't the real reason why I was down there. I wanted to find another glob, but I realized that was a special spawn. But I call this my dungeon phase, and then I make iron armor. I have a keybind pausing my recording that I made a year ago, and so I pause my recording a lot. That's why there is skips, but I got half diamond armor, so it's not rigged. It was like P, my pause button. So I raid some of the more village, and I go back to the dungeon. Here's where it paused again. I got an enchanted golden apple, an aether dragon egg. Yeah, I added more dragons. And I didn't realize I could find their eggs in chests. But I also got the rest of the diamond set, so that was pretty good. I'm sad that I didn't record, but like, you can't do anything about it now. I find this nether area. Oh my goodness. It was pain. I almost ate my enchanted golden apple because I almost died sometimes on this. So it was pretty scary. But on day 8, I just find obsidian in a chest, like in the dungeon, and I make an enchanted table. Start hatching my aether dragon on day 9. On the rest of the day 9, I just go get leather for bookshelves for my enchanting table. Make a little pit for the cows I just got so I could later breed them. Breeding cows is a big thing. I have K on day 10, and my aether dragon hatches on day 11. It should have taken way much more days, but I guess I was lucky. Don't know how it hatched. I fished for some fish to like grow them up faster because I searched up. It takes 25 days to like fully grow, and I just wanted to explore a little bit more sooner. So I made an automatic fish farm. It didn't really work. So yeah, that was a big L. I think I made it wrong. I didn't follow the video at all. I just went off memory. I don't got a good memory, all I can say. I got more fish killing fish. I just searched on a boat on day 12. Don't know why I took a screenshot. I just adventured out and wide searching for something. I don't know. Just wanted to do something other than raising a dragon and villager trade. But I found this pretty cool thing, ruin, I guess. I tried to go in it, but there was nothing in. I explore a little bit more, and I find my first waystone. Yeah, I say first. I find like 50 wild ones. But I keep going, and yeah, I find this cool ice biome. I didn't really do much, but yeah, I go back home, check up on my dragon, see if I can ride it. It grew up fast though. It was really big. I found this cool dragon thing. It's called the Naga. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I wanted to tame it at the time, but I couldn't. I don't know why. I decided to climb a huge mountain, thinking I would find these igloo villagers. But I find this dragon skeleton with a snow leopard. The snow leopard was just chilling there. I don't know why. But I found out that whales and sea serpents have beef. And I had Alex mod. Really good mod. I recommend it. But yeah, on day 13, I just chill. But on day 14, remember when I explored the village where I got shiny scales, so I made sea serpent armor. So I tried to saddle up my dragon, but it didn't work. So keep adventuring on day 15 to get more fish. I want to ride my dragon as soon as I can. Don't take that out of context, but I see that a huge sea serpent. I just turned the other way. I was not getting killed on day 15. I got jump scared by a sea serpent. I was scared to travel the seas. But I found this thing that I know I could ride. I don't know why it gets so pixelated here. But I tame it, but I don't know how to ride it. And then, don't take that out of context. I'm saying so much such things. But this is basically the car of the oceans. I didn't need a boat anymore. I had this thing. I named him Keith. But he went fast. And on day 15, the end of day 15, I just made him a little pond. On day 16, I put up my dragon skulls. I found a tier 5 dragon skeleton later. And I tried to saddle my dragon, and he could actually saddle up on day 16. He hatched on day 11. So yeah, that fish really worked. But I big brain, and I fly over the sea serpent. So yeah. And then I find ice village, and then I venture more. And if you didn't see it, I seen a fire dragon. Yeah, my first ever ice and fire dragon. The things I need to kill. So I put some sugarcane down for bookshelves, and I just pray to Glob I don't die to that dragon. I start, getting ready, start enchanting and stuff. But then I go back to the dungeon to see if I could get lapis, and I get some diamonds, which was pretty cool. Yeah, that was day 17 through 19. I just got fully enchanting table, and I just enchanted my armor. I was feeling pretty good. And then I just start, okay? I got a pretty good bow and some arrows. So I try my luck. And then this thing just goes full rampage mode. I thought it would be easy, but look it. I'm almost dead here. I was panicking. I forgot to put my golden apples in my, hot bar. So I had to eat my enchanted golden apple. I was on 1 heart. You can't blame me. But with fire resistance, I was going ham on it, bro. I was gonna kill this thing. It got some good hits in, I gotta admit. But I dig down, and I realized it couldn't get me, but I could still bow it. So, I big brain. I'm so smart. Give me compliment in the comments, please. But, I just kill it. It gets a good hits on me. It gets me out of the hole. Wants to fair fight, I guess. I'm not taking any damage with fire resistant, which I learned is the key way to beat a fire dragon. And then I killed the fire dragon on day 20. I harvested skeleton and, I look at Keith on day 21 to day 24. That's really all I did, just bred cows. But now I want to make some diamond axe, finally. Then I adventured more with my dragon to find like a cool base, and I find this biome. This biome was gorgeous to me. Like, oh my god, a giant lake, some good cliffs. So I just made Waystone put new home. I added a map mod and a backpack mod to help me, transport items. I could add more mods if we get enough likes to do 200 days. I think 25 likes and I'll do 200 days. Maybe even less, maybe 10. I don't think many people are going to watch this video. I know it's sad, but haven't posted a video in a while. I've posted mainly shorts. And so, maybe some of my old viewers that watched my videos, are gone. But I realized I added excavation mod before, like, I even started this. So I used that. I set it up my enchanting table. Just started organizing and, renovating, I guess. On day 27, I want to go to Nether so I can make some fire-resistant pots. So I did that. That was the worst idea I've ever thought of. Here's why. When I know why people say it's hell. See, Alex Mobs adds a lot of mobs, and it adds this stupid thing. I spawn this cool biome. I see those things. Those things are terrifying. Look at. He almost knocked me off with its own child. What a bad parent. I was scared of what it could do to me, so I just digged in. I never seen any of this, even though I love Alex Mobs and I put in all my mod packs. But I didn't know what this thing was. So I just kill it, and it's one of its babies. Very sad. But I see more obsidian up there, and I wanted to go make another nether portal at my old base. So I go up to mine it. And the reason why I say it's hell, because Jesus Christ, there was just a family reunion or something, bro. I just go, I don't know why I went to the edge. They knock me off, but here's the key thing I do. I go down and I build in the wall again, like I did previously. But on day 30, I think this was, I get, mine my whole nether portal. I just get more obsidian. And then I just go to the other home. I spawn in a bastion. Why am I getting so lucky and so bad spawns in the nether, though? Honestly. I mean, if we get if we go to 200 days, I could add, Twilight portal or something. I forgot what it was. Twilight mod? Something. I forgot. I haven't played in so long. But yeah, I just dig down so I can put a waystone, and I could bring my dragon with the lead here. So that was... Drop my waystone, of course. But yeah. So I go back to base and I get my dragon so I can actually explore the nether. It took me quite a while. I think this was actually... When I went to the nether of my old base, it was like 29. I don't know. I just keep track of it, like, by just clear knowledge. So this was probably like day 29 to 30. I try to find the Nether fortress. So I just explored the Nether fortress, and yeah, I get blaze rods and stuff like that. But then I get some Nether ore to make fire resistant potions, because you can't really make any fire resistant potions without Nether ore. I just kill some more blazes for them. Back home, I just make some blaze powder and just start making Nether potions. This is the first time I've ever made a potion without looking at a recipe, because yeah, I don't know how to make potions. But I make 8-minute fire resistant potions, and yeah, I go searching for the next dragon I fight. It took me 4 days to try to find one. Absolute ice village, and if you see a glimpse of it, you see a nest, ice dragon nest. I didn't prepare for an ice dragon, but I was gonna fight it anyways. I didn't have enough XP to bring my dragon back to base, so I just left it in the village. I thought I would get XP when I killed the dragon. Oh yeah, I found this OP house with like 4 netherite and a bunch of iron. That's why I have so much anvils in my inventory. But I sneak up on the dragon and the fight starts. The epic fight. Ice dragons are very easy to beat. I think the hardest dragon to fight, because you can't really do anything to prevent it, are lightning wyverns. Lightning wyverns aren't scary. So I get my bow out and I start shooting it. And it's just freezing me. I mean, it's pretty easy. But instead, it's not a worry to me that it's gonna kill me. It's not gonna kill me. So I kill that creeper first. I kill it and I go back to base. Go back to the wrong place, but I still go back to base. So yeah. I just put down my dragon and I put down this dragon skull. Yeah. I make some dragon armor so I can actually be full dragon armor. And I make a diamond or a netherite chestplate. Why did I say diamond? But I keep exploring for another dragon to fight. So yeah. Just keep going. I find a desert temple. And then I find another dragon. And this was like my big first dragon, okay? My first actual good fight with the dragon. So I get some good hits in it. The guards. I accidentally hit one of the guards and he just fought me. I was on his side, bro. So he just attacks me. They stop attacking me to kill the dragon. But technically, I killed the dragon. They did not help me at all. They did no damage to it. For real. I was a waste of fire resistant potion because I honestly think I could have done it without it. But on day 41, I just go back to home and sleep. And then on day 41 again, with the pie chart, I find a lightning wyvern in tier 5 nest, I think. So I just put a waystone down and my dragon was just being mean at this point. But on day 41, I explore under, trying to find it, and I do find it, which to me is very scary because it's an actual lightning wyvern. I told you before, lightning wyverns are probably the hardest dragon to fight. I'm not even joking. But, still gonna fight it. I just need to bring my little new goblin friend back to the base. I tried TNTing it. That didn't really work. So really, I just keep bowing it. I would like to say, if you're you're halfway through the video, might as well subscribe and like and put on notifications if I do another 100 days, which I probably will. And if I do another 100 days, like a different mod, you should comment what other mod I should play. Because, I may stream it, on YouTube. But I would like to say, this is around my dragon era of fighting, okay? I just went from tier 5 to tier 5 to normal dragons. Find another goblin. He probably died, but this ice dragon, pretty scary. But I do kill it. Now, I don't know if it was a female because I realized spikes get rid of the drops, like they're ice spikes. So I really hate the ice spikes. So, yeah. I almost lost a dragon egg later in the video because of ice spikes. Sorry for that plastic noise. I'm just drinking water. But yeah, on day 49, I kind of just make some more golden apples. You know, use my XP bottles to like mend my pickaxe. So I kill some of the cows for later for dragon food. I sell apples and I call this my dragon killing arc because from day 50, 66, I was just going on a murdering spree. I actually got fire wyvern blood so I can make the cool swords they get. So that's pretty cool. And then the next dragon was like a tier 3. I didn't even drink a fire resistant potion. I just just stayed in a puddle. I thought it was still alive when it did that, but it's just, I guess it got some gas in it. Then I killed this dragon. Not that fair of a fight. But yeah, I killed it. I only killed fire dragons really, because that was the easiest to find for me. But then I killed this like tier 3 dragon. It was hard. But some of it, like the crow was getting the meat. Then I find another tier 5 dragon. I almost died a couple times to this thing. Like I said, it's like one of the hardest things. I kept pausing because I think my button to like do something, I forgot what it was. I recorded this like 2 weeks ago, maybe 3. But it was something I needed to use. So I had a keybind for the pause button. It comes back to bite me in the, But see, my bow's about to break, but I had a spare one in my inventory, which thank God I bringed. I didn't realize how low my bow was. But yeah, power 5 bow and unbreaking did its job, killed a lot of dragons. But like I said, getting it just was taking all day and all night to take on. So, I went in this cave and it couldn't really touch me. And I thought at the time absorption helped with the lightning. I don't know. I guess it kind of did. But then I got it. My first dragon egg. One of my goals for the whole thing actually came true. So I just went back to base and I had the chest where I put all my dragon stuff. I had a lot of dragon fire stuff. Or no, why did I say dragon fire? It's another dragon mod, but we're playing ice and fire. So, yeah, I killed my first dragon that had an egg on it, which I was pretty proud of. So with the blood, I want to make a flame sword or a lightning sword. I went with the lightning because 4 plus damage to all dragon, pretty insane. I took this little screenshot, very nice. I test out my dragon sword and holy crap. If you ever make this in your own world, on Ice and Fire, never hit a creeper. My biggest mistake. Because as you see, I go back to my base, and then, I kill some more things. I see a creeper. It charged, and I was so scared. I organized some on my chest and stuff like that. Because it was pretty dirty, So I organized my chest. I bring in my cows, like, every other day. And then it started raining, but the video for how it was hatching corrupted, so I just have this. I don't know why I was so low health. But on day 69, nice. I tamed a lightning wyvern. My first lightning wyvern. Yeah, I tame multiple. I make a giant horn and I start on a little base. Little hint, I never finish this base because I never had time for it. I just, you know. So I bred more cows, of course, I did. I changed the little layout for the house just a bit. And then I started putting cobblestone down for like a foundation. I didn't know where I was going with this build, but it was something. On day 70, I start exploring to find more tier 5 dragons. I find an ice dragon, like tier 5 with pie chart. Pie chart's a very good way to find ice dragons and any tier 5 dragon. Because if it shows up on the map thing, and it's like not above ground, it has to be a tier 5. So I just located it, just mining down, and I started the fight. Was a little worried for this fight, but all things were going good. Like I said, this is the first tier 5 dragon, ice dragon I fought. Pretty easy actually. I didn't fear for my life a single time. I keep hitting it, tries to grab me multiple times, but I'm strong like that. I'm smart. My helmet and boots broke though. So I had to repair or get new ones. But I did the thing. I looked down and this was the part where I almost lost all the things, but thank God the water saved the dragon egg. So I just breed my cows and I make boots and a helmet. I make another set. So I look very cool because I enchanted it again. I want to make a place for my dragons, so I didn't want to because how they grow is you could either give them bone meal. No, not bone meal, dragon meal, and that will like hatch, like grow them up, or you could just leave them out of their horn, and that's what I wanted to do, so I didn't have to use them as much. I put some gates in the middle of the fence, to look a little cool. By enchanting my armor, or try to get a good enchantment. But I actually did get a good, decent enchantment. I did another dungeon, and I got more enchanting bottles thing. Because I paused so much of the dungeon that I did, I finally realized I had a keybind. And so from now on, it shouldn't pause anymore. I don't think. I think this is around the time I stopped doing that. But through 79 through 86, I finally went back to that desert temple to loot it. And then, I just moved it to 87. And then I find a fire dragon in it. I forgot I could find dragon eggs in them. So I got another enchanted to go on an apple. I'm at that stage where I probably won't need to use it to fight a dragon. So find some diamonds. That was pretty good. Bones are like really good for me. That's how you make dragon meal. So I just loot the rest. I found another lightning wyvern. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, or fire dragon. I was pretty sure it was a lightning wyvern. So I go back to my base and I check up on midnight, and that's what I named it. And I guess I have two possible things that could have happened. Midnight despawned, which probably didn't happen. But midnight was dead. I checked like the whole area. Midnight was dead, but didn't leave a body. So maybe it wandered off, or midnight wandered off. Maybe broke the lead, and then like it starved, because I think it can starve. How did he get out though? It's still a mystery. But I did lose a lightning wyvern. And then I find the lightning wyvern. So, it's all the usual, go find a way to go kill it. Oh, we're on day 88. Oh, this video is about to end. So if you're watching right now, click like and subscribe if you're you know the thing. But I start fighting the lightning wyvern, and I'm getting some good hits into it. It's not really doing anything to me. And yeah, I just bow it the whole fight. Really, I missed some, like all those flare things. All of those are just little things, little arrows I missed. I try to get a better angle on it, but still it's pretty hard to do. But I go back to base, to organize. But then I start getting lava to hatch my fire dragon, the ender dragon one. The way you hatch them, you make a 3x3 kind of hole, and you just put lava in it, and then you submerge the egg into it. But I submerged it, and it was starting. So I have K'd a lot, and so it was finally ready to, tame. So I tried to saddle it up, but it didn't work. So, just waited. I was gonna hatch my lightning wyvern egg, but I wanted all the dragons' eggs to hatch. So I found the Cyclops, killed it, found this desert temple, and so I went down to loot it. Found 2 fire dragon eggs. And then I think on day 92, 92. I was searching for a fire dragon, and then I find 2 nests, and then a seagull stole my enchanted golden apple. I was so mad. I want to kill every seagull I see. Not in real life. Don't harm seagulls. But I was going out to find it or check up on the fire dragon, and there it was. It was the actual thing. So I started fighting it, and yeah. Yeah, this was a fun fight, you could say. It took a long time, so yeah, very long time. So you can't really do anything about it. So yeah, and then so I killed it. It dropped an egg, so I didn't really want to fight the other one. So yeah, my chests were too full, so I had to make another chest so I could, fit the other dragon. But yeah, I had all 3 dragons, and so in my case, that's a pretty good day. Day 92, 3. Why did I say 92? 93. I named my fire dragon Inferno, and I go to kill the other dragon. I thought this would be a lightning wyvern, but because we're pretty close to a mesa, but it was a fire dragon. Wasn't too sure if I was gonna use these eggs, if there was any eggs, because this one's like a copper one. It looks like a copper one. I already had a copper one, and I got two dragon eggs from that. So those were the dragon eggs I was gonna use. I started venturing because I had to wait for rain so the lightning wyvern could tame, and so I find the stronghold because that's what I was searching for. I would do that on day 100. Well, it's finally started raining, so I hatched my fire dragon, and then my ice dragon launched in the sky. So I made a little horn for that, and so I could keep it there. This is when I realized my goblin probably went away because I leaded him on the same sign as I did with the actual dragons that I used to fly. So then I started going on a killing spree so I could get food for my dragons, so I got 9 in total. I like my fire dragon the most, I can't lie. So yeah, I go out looking for a village, and I do find one, and it's completely barren, so I go teleport to another one with the waystones. So I just get a bunch of bread for the dragon fight, and I was thinking I could trade emeralds for meat, but I didn't. I made these cool little things for the dragons, and then on day 99 it was time to fight the Ender Dragon. This was an not intense fight really, because like before I've killed tier 5 giants. Those were way worse than this. So I wasn't too worried. I was a bit worried when it flinged me because normal tier 5 giants don't do that. That's the only thing that scared me. But Ender Dragon's really easy to beat. I mean, I could have done this on day like 20. I just didn't. I want to save it to day 100. So yeah, if you're still here, you should like and subscribe. Honestly, if there's no way you're still here and you haven't subscribed and liked, you know it should be a good video if you're still here. So like and subscribe. What's the matter? Like and subscribe, or I'm gonna kill your whole family. Sorry, just like and subscribe. All you have to do. So I keep bowing the dragon, and I started I don't know what I was saying. And I killed the dragon, so maybe in 200 days I could actually hatch the, Ender Dragon. But I realized my skin was weird, so I changed it. And I, get the dragon. I did that. That scared the hell out of me. I was searching for it. I didn't know where it was. Can an Enderman pick up the dragon egg? I gotta test that theory. I think it can. But yeah, I got the dragon egg and I went back home. And everything was gone. Everything was gone. Like, even my dragons. My dragons were gone. But I made a little place for them before I went to the end. It was perfect. It was perfect. That was my journey of 100 days in the Ice and Fire mod pack. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You should like and subscribe. Comment what mod I should do next. And you should turn notifications on, because next 100 days video I make, I will stream. So, that's it, folks.